Alright, I've been struggling way too much trying to think of some sort of, like, intro for this thing that only one person is going to watch. So, I've decided, let's just go with this. My name is Camden, this is NieR Automata, let's get started. Game does not support autosave. This was, stuff from the last time I tried to record this, and failed. But, I think this time, it's gonna work fine. That's my name. Here we go. Alright, so gonna start on normal, I think, and probably bump it up to hard after we get through the intro. I think settings should all be fine here.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
This is Command. Yorha Squadron, come in.
2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood.
Well, mission's off to a rough start.
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
There we go.
Origin point
Little
of
movement
long-range
tutorial.
lasers confirmed. B down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
Seven E down.
I always forget that you can evade when you're in the sort of flight mode here. So this is just sort of almost got blasted with the laser. One aspect of the game, and actually the majority of the game, is not this sort of traditional kind of bullet hell flight thing. But you know, we'll see more. That was totally intentional right there. I did the heavy attack as they were right next to me.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
There you go, now it's a twin stick shooter kind of thing. So that's one of the neat things that this game does. Kind of switches between different gameplay styles throughout. Though the main gameplay style we haven't seen yet, more just a hack and slash kind of thing. But, you know, I think it does better than a lot of games that try to mix a lot of styles of games together. Where there's sort of a main one, but then it sprinkles in other game styles like this throughout. And I think it suits this game pretty well.
All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Operator to 2B, we need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
So worst part about this game, which is the reason that we're playing on normal now, and I would recommend if you play it yourself for the first time to play on easy at first, because you can switch the difficulty in-game anytime. And shit. This first intro section is very long, and if you die during any of it, you have to start the whole thing over. Which kind of sucks, because I mean, you can play, I don't know, maybe it takes like 20 minutes or something to get through the intro, and some parts of it, if you're not familiar with the game especially, get pretty difficult, and like I said, aren't really representative of the type of gameplay that the majority of the game is spent doing. So, yeah, just make it easy on yourself. Don't struggle through this for 20 minutes and then have to start over, watch all the cutscenes and everything again from the beginning, just because you screw up 3/4 of the way through the intro sequence. As soon as we are able to save the game, I will probably bump it up to hard difficulty just to make it a little bit more interesting, particularly since I have beaten the game before.
Heavy damage. Standard comm system activating short-range attack gear. Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Alright, so this right here is the play style that the majority of the game will take place in. Just this kind of hack and slash thing. You got a light attack on the X button, heavy attack on the Y button. Jumping, dodging. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. I play with the... There we go. There's that dodge. I play with the inverted look, and for some reason that didn't get saved from the last time I played this. So I am gonna have to fix that. But I can probably make it through this fight first. Oh jeez. Apologies for that. No, I don't have a big laser yet. Okay. So you can shoot with your little dude there with the right bumper. Then you got your swords for light and heavy attacks. You'll notice the projectiles they're shooting, the sort of lighter pinkish ones, can be destroyed by sword strikes and our ranged fire. The darker purple ones cannot be destroyed, so they have to be dodged. Notice enemies have levels. That'll, and we also have a level. We're level 2. This enemy's level 1. So that just affects damage values and the like.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite. Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
Shoot. Okay, I think we have some healing items that should automatically get used when we reach a certain threshold. Might be kind of nice to use it now. I'm sure there's a button to use it, but it's been a while. I've kind of forgotten what that would be. We'll figure it out later.
Laser communications recovered.
Judy, I'm transmitting your pod program.
Pod program download complete.
Okay, there we go. Now we got the pod program, which is just a special attack. Big laser, does more damage, and takes some time to recharge. You can see that circle down there. I almost missed him that time. And I do realize how bad it is to be almost missing such a large target. My defense, my up is down, my down is up right now.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, ma'am. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Alright, now we got a moment to breathe. Inactive play. What is that? That's weird. I'm not going to mess with that right now. Okay, camera. Vertical orientation inverted. Excellent, much better. Okay. I think we just need to run down here. Yep. If I remember correctly, I don't know if it's on hard or on like very hard or something, but there's some difficulty at on which that lock-on ability is not available, and you just have to manually aim. So the fact that I kind of didn't remember there was a lock-on means maybe it was on hard, because I think that's what I played on last time, but it's been so long, I don't really remember. I might have just forgotten about the lock-on, even though I could have used it. Another random note here. I'm playing this on PC. The game is so good, I think any way you can get your hands on it, I'd highly recommend it. I think it was originally a PlayStation 3 game. Maybe it was on Xbox though. Anyway, it was originally on consoles. This is a pretty bad PC port that they put on Steam. Though I did hear they made an announcement just last month they were going to patch it, and this is years after it came out. However, it runs fine for me because there is a mod called the FAR mod that you can install that basically just fixes the game. It does all the things that, I don't know about all the things, but it makes the game run in a way that it simply doesn't in its default state. The cutscenes would have been all choppy and like unwatchable without the mod.
Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
So hopefully they are able to patch it and fix it. It's funny to see the bullets looping around. Anyway, hopefully the patch that they release will fix it, make it good for everybody. But the FAR mod does work quite well. It's great. Makes the game playable on PC, which is awesome. Because this is one of my favorite games of all time, and I would hate to have missed out on it just because the developers couldn't bother to put a decent PC port together.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
Oh, missed that one.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that, I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
stairs and that ladder might lead to the same place, but just in case, I'm going to climb the ladder. Okay, either you can't dodge through those, or I just mistimed it. The window on the dodge is pretty lenient in this game. Kind of just have to roughly press it around the time that the attack is going to land on you. And it does give you the opportunity to sweep counter-attack moves like that. So that's kind of one of the first things that you want to sort of master.
This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
Well, again, it's pretty lenient, so mastery might be an overstatement.
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
There we go. We saw the auto heal kick in. Looks like I got 15 small recovery items left, so that should be plenty to get us through there, even if I'm playing quite poorly. So I do notice it's kind of interesting, because when I fire off that laser, it does the little kind of line where it's currently aimed, but then I can readjust after that. I'm not quite sure what happened there. That little, oh, maybe I was recovering from a heavy attack or something. Just felt like I was kind of rooted in place when I wasn't expecting to be. There we go. This guy's level 5, so he'll take a few more hits. Enough though. Alright, so this chest here, you can see it's crossed out. It's got the little thing on top of it. There we go. Can't access right now. That will come later. I think this bridge just takes us back across to where we were before. Yep. So that's where we kind of started out. Came out of that door, ran across that way. So now we kind of got a shortcut here. It doesn't really matter much for now, but we'll be glad we did that later. Later in the game, we'll be back here, and I'm pretty sure that shortcut will still be open at that time. Not that it's a huge deal if you miss it, you just gotta take the long way around.
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Thank you for another day of hard work. Please join the dock well done.
I don't think I ever actually managed to make out any of the words that the machine voice was saying. Thank you for another day of hard work. It's kind of funny. Thought it was all just kind of unintelligible. I'm not doing well. Again, shouldn't be an issue. We got plenty of recovery items, but you know, all the more reason to not push yourself to a harder difficulty right off the bat. Because if we died here, we'd have to start from the beginning, which kinda sucks. It did happen to me when I was first playing this game. Normally I go for hard. Usually not like the hardest difficulty, but I'll usually bump it up one from the default difficulty on any given game when I play it. I find that tends to suit me. But, most games don't punish you too much for doing that. Like, I don't mind struggling at first and there being a learning curve and whatnot, but I don't necessarily want to have to replay 20 minutes, half an hour of a game while I'm trying to do that learning process. I think you can't get through here.
Analysis.
Yeah.
This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
Thanks, Pod. Couldn't have figured it out without you.
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies. Close-range combat is advised.
I know.
She's so bitchy when she says that. You know, friendliness tip. If somebody tries to, you know, help you out, give you some useful information, I know isn't necessarily the best response. And remember, emotions are forbidden. Oh. Thought I got him. Didn't know he was jumping at me. So there are little, like, kind of combos you can do, I guess, in a way. If I do a couple of light slashes and a heavy slash, I'll do that kind of slam thing. So when it's changing views like this, obviously the perspective is changing, the controls are all pretty much staying the same. I can still even jump, even though this is more of a top-down section here. So the only time the controls really change up is when you're in the flight suits and things like that. And I mean, even then, it's still the same button to shoot and aim and all that. No. So when it showed B there, I could have done like a little finisher thing to finish him off. I'm often so busy slashing and shooting that I don't notice the finisher opportunities. I don't know if those do anything for you. Maybe they give you extra experience or maybe they'll drop more money or something, I don't know. Oh, hold up. I just got turned around. Which way are we going? Let's try this way. I guess that's, looks like the way forward on the map.
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Is that?
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
I don't think I'm missing anything up here. No. Okay. This doesn't look imposing at all. Definitely not a boss
There should be
fight
another
here.
facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out? It's not like Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Alert. High-power jamming detected. No
Warning.
response from long-range communications.
Giant freaking shovel buzzsaw things. Tell you what, man, I bet these things can dig so freaking fast. No, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I thought for sure that just the auto heal shit. The Yorha force was annihilated and Earth went on to become a paradise for the machines. That's the enemies. Oh, there you go. We got the W ending. You can see it said broken wings. There's a capital W there. So there are 26 different endings to the game, right? Most of them being different ways of dying and losing the game. Oh, gee, yeah, you know, just to demonstrate, what's it been, like 25 minutes-ish? And now we gotta do it all again, because there's no saving. Tell you what, last time I did this recording, look at that though, we collected an ending. I'm just trying to, you know, get closer to completion, that's all. Oh, hang on. Now what we want to do is we want to continue. We'll load this one. It's still going to start us up from, oh, there you go. Yeah, it's going to start us up from the beginning again. But,
Everything that lives is designed to end.
Yeah.
We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
Oh, man, hitting me with that never-ending spiral of life and death.
Is this a curse?
That's
some
funny,
kind of
man.
Punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
Okay, now, that honestly makes me wonder if, this whole, dying and having to start over at the beginning is intended by the developer.
Yorha Squadron, come in.
Probably not.
Here.
I don't know.
Units have penetrated
It's a
the
weird game.
stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if I heard that this experience of
We've passed the 50-kilometer
dying and having to try the whole friggin' thing again from the start
Once you
was
reach their anti-air defenses,
somehow intended
proceed to manual
to
attack
be like
formation.
a metaphor
Destroy the
or
Goliath
something.
class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Alright, so here's the plan. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sorry. Just trying to see if we can skip through any of this.
12H
Well,
down. All
that'll make
units
this episode
activate
long, huh?
vehicle mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Oh boy,
Origin point of
I can
long-range
move
lasers
now.
confirmed.
So as soon as we're able to actually open up the menu, I will drop the
11
difficulty
feet
down to
down.
easy
Our
to prevent
HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
prevents a repeat. Oh jeez.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
E down.
Okay, you know what? This is
Assuming captain's duties.
this is not good entertainment to watch me play through the exact same thing again. So I will probably just cut out all the stuff leading up to where we were,
Multiple
and
surrounding enemy air
we'll be
units
back
confirmed.
as soon as
Requesting
I am
permission to assume mobile
back to that
configuration.
that little
Permission granted.
boss fight with the buzzsaw digger thingies. Okay, hold up. So I've been playing back through. I switched it over to easy. I did not. When you switch to easy, it gives the option to tune on like auto chips that'll sort of auto fight for you. I opted not to do those, but they should just reduce the damage that we take and increase the damage we deal, or something like that. I found this little secret here as I was running along. Saw that broken railing there, so just wanted to point that out. Everything else I've done so far has been pretty much identical. There you go, just a large recovery item. Wonder if there's anything else over here. Oh, maybe. Ah, a ladder. Okay. Well, cool. Got another shortcut for later, and got another recovery item. So that's neat. Anyway, I think that's going to be all the new stuff that we'll see. So I'll be back with you when we get to the boss fight. Hold up. I don't think I grabbed this chest last time either. Alright. Now, I'll see you when we get back to the boss fight. Okay, we are back. Oh, hang on. So I gotta pick up these couple of items here. Alright, so yeah. Again, we are on easy, so it shouldn't be an issue now. I'll be honest with you, like, obviously I would rather have the slight challenge. I would rather be able to fight this thing on normal or hard mode, but
There should be
I'm
another
not going to risk
facility
another
across that
reset.
bridge.
So,
it's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out? It's not like
you know,
command to
we'll
get
play
a
on
location
easy
wrong.
until I can save the game.
I guess even
And
they
then
get
after
bad
that,
intel from time to time, huh?
we're cranking it up. We're gonna, if I'm gonna struggle, I'm gonna struggle. But
I wouldn't bet on that.
I'm happy to beat my head against a wall so long as I can save immediately beforehand. But I don't want to spend 20 minutes walking to the wall before beating my head against it every time, you know? That's a good metaphor, right?
Alert. High-power jamming detected. No response from long-range communications.
That's what everybody says
matter. I'll just take 'em out.
when I play music on my drums. High power jamming detected. Hell yeah. Look at that. I'm destroying the crap out of this thing now. So you can dodge these things. Like, all I actually have to do is just, look, I can just mash the right trigger constantly, and then it doesn't hit me. I'm just being too greedy trying to go in for more hits last time. And we have plenty of healing items. If I'd gone into the menu and used one manually, we wouldn't have had any issues. But our health was too high for
Is that-
Target enemy detected.
I'll let us watch the cutscene before I continue. Thanks for the warning. You know, if he just jumped, you know, a few feet farther, he could have just landed on top of us and killed us. But now he's got to fight us, I guess. I do really think that that friggin' jump could have done a lot more for him than his current plan of attack. I love the music in this game. That is definitely one of the highlights of it. like, the combat is definitely, I find it to be quite fun, and the way it varies up the gameplay is nice, but really, like, the music is great, and the story is great. When I played this game, it was the first time in quite a while that I'd been invested in the story of the game before. I don't think that sentence quite made sense. Anyway, it had been a while since I'd been invested in the story of a game.
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy it.
Right. I'll provide support.
That attack looks a lot more intimidating than it actually is. Okay, now we need to run.
Incoming enemy attack from below. Proposal. Evade.
You know, I can't blame 2B for commenting, I know, it's a pod, when it says stuff like that, right? And you know, in all fairness, 2B's had a bit of a rough day. A bunch of her fellow androids. Did that come up already? So we are androids, right? We look like humans. They are machines. They look very machine-like. So androids good, machines bad. There's the story so far. Machines do look pretty cool though. Well, this one at least. Yeah, one's kind of look cute.
Packing in.
Thank you, 9S.
Boost!
9S! Nine
9S black box signal detected. No response to communications.
We better go check on our buddy after I run backwards just in case there's anything hidden back there. Uh-oh. Backup battery activated.
Send a support request to command.
Negative. Communications have been jammed.
He doesn't seem too concerned with what's going on right now. Guess he did just wake up after falling unconscious. Maybe trying to figure out what's going on.
Nine S.
Where'd you guys come from? Oh, so I was gonna say, yeah, you know, in 2B's defense, in addition to Pod
Help 9S.
being annoying, she's been having a rough day. A bunch of the other androids all got shot down, you know?
I have to repair him. Pod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair in
Shut up!
current...
Just do what I say!
2B. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
HO-229 Flight Unit. Command 677 received. Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
All right.
I guess the current plan is to blow up the thing that's 9S is currently laying atop. I'm not saying it's not necessary. It just seems a little cold, that's all.
It talks? I didn't know the machines had that kind of intelligence.
I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support. To be the control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
Control of upper arm. Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point.
Got it.
That laser looks pretty
Seize
sweet.
its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
I love that hacking is beating something with its own arm. That's what a real hacker looks like.
You just die already!
Talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Oh, great.
I don't imagine that this is going to end well. The black box. It's ready.
Right.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
2B. It was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
There we go. Now we can save. Yeah, I'll do the the quick save and the real save as well. Alright, well, now that we've saved, before I forget, when we come back next time, there you go. Yeah, Battles of Tefra can't use lock-on. We're going to switch to hard. And, you know, you might be wondering, what the hell just happened? Where are we now? Both of those questions and more may or may not be answered next time. Thanks for watching, and, yeah, hopefully I can get another one of these out before too long here. Bye!